Good morning. Hey, everybody. Get on in here. We got stuff to talk about. Yep, it's that time again. Get on in here. I hope I'm on the right platform. The app isn't working. So, I'm trying it on the regular Facebook app. I can see your comments, but that isn't necessarily a good thing for me because I get sidetracked. Don't you get sidetracked? But I have an accomplishment. I'm keeping. You are all my buddies. And yesterday I went up and down the stairs 10 times to the basement. Now I was doing some laundry. But every time I would go down one time, I would do 2 more times. So that would be 3 times. So this morning, I've already been up and down the stairs 5 times before noon. Had to catch my breath before I got on here though. So I can tell it's working because it's getting easier and easier to do it. And before you know it, who knows? I might be going up and down the stairs 10 times in a row. It's like having my own stairmaster in my house. So what have you accomplished so far for the first day with 1 day under our belts? I wrote a big 10 on January 1st. I actually weighed this morning. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So that's a plus. That's a plus. And tonight we're going to dinner with Kathy and Jack, and we're going to eat German. I already know what I'm going to eat. Already know. I'm going to be doing intermittent fasting all day. And yeehaw. Yeehaw. That's all I got to say for you. So, folks, it's day 2 of a brand new year. What do you got waiting for? What are you waiting for? Now's the time, because we have the cure. The cure is quite simple. It is quite simple. So, folks, it's all about establishing habits, stringing them into routines, and this getting rid of the chaos. Getting rid of the chaos in your life. And chaos stands for can't have anyone over syndrome. You know how that feels. You know how it is when you wake up and you're terrified for anybody to come to your door. There's my brother-in-law. So, folks, let's get some stuff done. Let's get our homes presentable. There's my friend Tammy. Let's get signed. If you're not signed up for our emails, you're missing out. We got a testimonial this morning from some lady who had been doing a light version of Fly Lady. What does that mean? Doing one thing? Practicing one habit? Well, we practice one habit for each month, but if you've been with us for a while, you should have a few of those down pat. Now, I'm not beating you up. I'm just saying it's time to get it done. And it doesn't get done by just sitting around waiting for somebody to clean your house. You know what the old saying was, if wishes were horses, beggars would die. I don't know what that means. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Or that's when horse and buggies were around. Well, guess what? It is so important for us to quit wishing things would be better, and we got to jump in right where we are and let's do it. Let's get it done. Let's commit. Okay, I want to see some commitment from you. I want to see some commitment. So let's get some thumbs up here. If you're committed to reading our messages and establishing these habits, then I want you to give me a thumbs up or a heart. I don't care which it is. But let's do this. Let's do it today. Let's get started because we can accomplish this year. We really can. And it's right there for you. It's right there for you. You can do it. I did it. Other people have done it. Some people have waited years and years to get started. You do not have to put it off any longer. Now's the time to jump right in. Now, here's some tools to help you get started. I want you to make this book a #1 bestseller on Amazon. I know you can do it because you've done it before. A lot of people struggle because they try to do too much at one time. We're not going to do too much at one time. We're going to take our time and build on these habits, string them into routines, and just do a simple, get your Post-it note out and write your routines down. First thing you got to do is go shine that sink. We have a lot, 50% of our members, 49% of our members work outside the home. 49% work at home. And another 2% work at home for money. So folks, there's no excuses. There is just no excuses. We have got to quit making excuses and jump in where we are. We've got to quit making excuses. So, do you know what's for dinner? How many of you know what's for dinner already? I know what's for dinner. I'm going to eat German. It's one of our favorite things to do. We don't go often, but we're going to eat German, and they didn't flood last week. Knowing what's for dinner and getting it on your calendar is an important tool. You can use little Post-it notes. Let me find a spot here. I thought I had some Post-it notes in here. There's one. If you take the top of a Post-it note like that, and you write the main entree, just these little Post-it notes, you can move this Post-it note down a whole month. And if you do a week, and you do next week, and you start getting these menus on your calendar, you just have to rotate them down 2 or 3 weeks. Whoops, that wasn't good. Let me turn that right back around. So knowing what's for dinner, getting ideas from other people, sitting down for 2 minutes and planning what's for dinner for the next week. You can do it. You can really do it. And it's going to change your life if you get it on your calendar. New Year's leftovers is a good thing. I've got a few leftovers in my refrigerator too. But today's Wednesday. What do we do on Wednesday? Wednesday, we clean out our refrigerators. Yes, you heard me right. Let's get that stuff out of our refrigerators so we can make use of the leftovers we have. So someone asked earlier, what's the name of my new book? The Chaos Cure. We got it here for you. The cure for chaos is in this book. It's also coming out of my mouth every day in these videos. It's all here for you. But you have to grab a hold and want to do it for yourself. Not to keep somebody off your back. Not to make your husband happy. It's for you that we get rid of this chaos. Because when we get rid of the chaos and the anxiety and stress that comes from living in chaos, then your life is going to be so much better. You are going to enjoy your life for the first time ever. Now, everybody, Liz has torn some ligaments in her knee. She went to the doctor. She's going to see a specialist tomorrow. We need to keep Liz in our prayers. We're going to heal that knee. Yes, we are. We're going to heal that knee. She's having a hard time carrying the baby and walking on crutches at the same time. Now, the baby can walk, so she can hold her by the hand and maybe give her a little crutch so she can follow right along behind mommy. But we can do this. We can let's have a miracle happen. And Liz, if you're listening, don't give up. Don't give in. Liz is allergic to pain medication. Any ibuprofen or Advil, anything like that, she's allergic to it. So keep your knee iced down and let's take care of some stuff. She's not walking up and down any stairs, which means she's having a hard time getting laundry done because her laundry is in the basement. So folks, let's get some stuff done. Just, today's Wednesday. Let's clean out our refrigerators. Let's take inventory of what's in our freezer that needs to be cooked, and let's plan some menus around that. Plan next week's menus around what you've got in your refrigerator that you can turn into a meal for your family. And you're going to be so surprised at how wonderful and how peaceful it is for you to know what's for dinner. When somebody asks you what's for dinner, all you got to do is go look at your calendar. And then you can teach them to look at the calendar and know what's for dinner. Now, I've been dealing with arthritis in this thumb. I don't think it's arthritis. I think it's iPhone thumb from scrolling on my iPhone. So I'm trying not to do that. I've got another little magic wand that's a pen that I've been using to hold like this and move things on my phone. I'm going to have to move my phone to the other side of my table because that's probably the problem. Is I've got it over here and I probably should put it over here. And I've been looking at when I put my undergarments on, I wrenched this thumb up and under this strap, and I think that's what sort of dislocated it. So I'm going to ice this down. I think I'm going to make me a glove out of an old sock too, to keep my thumb immobilized for a few days, or I'm going to Velcro it to my hand. Hey. Let's make our grocery list out of those menus and get it ready to go because today's Wednesday. And Wednesday is anti-procrastination day. You can do this. You really can do this. It's a new year. What do you got to lose? Let's go all in. Commit to being part of our system and not just half doing it. Because half doing it doesn't get it done. Let's get some stuff done. And let's wash our hands more. Let's stay committed to staying healthy. We've got so many people that are sick. My friend Donna, she's had pneumonia during Christmas. Well, let's commit to washing our hands, taking hand sanitizer with you, and teaching your children how to wash their hands. Okay, everybody, I'm going to get off of here. I got things to do. I got to go up and down my stairs. Can you believe I can do it? I did 3 in a row a while ago. I've pretty much done every bit of laundry I've got in the house. I'm going to gather up dish towels from Christmas cooking, and I've already done 1 load, so I'm going to do another load of Christmas dish towels. Yes, vitamin D does do wonders. But you got to take enough magnesium with the vitamin D or you get heart flutters. Let's wash those hands. I make a habit of it as soon as I get home from dinner or whatever I've been doing out at dinner time. I come in and I wash my hands immediately. And every once in a while, you need to wipe down your light fixtures and stuff with a purple rag with a little alcohol on it. So go around and sanitize your light fixtures. And that's going to keep that's going to keep germs from being spread. Remote controls are terrible for holding germs. So there's lots of ways we can go through our house. I'm going to try to find an essay for Thursday that's all about this. Taking a break, reading the book. And if you like to listen to books, download the Audible version of this book. I read it for you. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. First day, I almost cried myself to sleep. It was so hard. My eyes were hurting. It was terrible. But then we decided to use a real book, and it got better. I couldn't do it on the iPad. So, folks, you got to make a choice today. Are you going to sit around feeling sorry for yourself? Or are you going to go all in and let's do this year? You can do it. You can do it. You can do this. How many ways can I tell you? It's up to you, but you got to get off your butt and do it, and quit waiting for somebody else. Quit feeling like a martyr. I've already started the intermittent fasting, and my intermittent fasting, I'm not doing like a 30-day fast, not eating anything. I go from dinner time last night until dinner time tonight, and I only drink water or hot tea. That's it. I only drink water. And that keeps my blood sugar down for almost 23 and a half hours. And then I eat dinner, and it takes 2 hours to get back to normal. And if I eat properly and no sweets and stuff and no carbs, then I really won't have a spike in my blood sugar. So let's use these videos I'm doing. I don't know how long this one's going on, probably about 15 minutes now. And let's get a friend that you're accountable with. You're my friend, because I'm going to be accountable with you, and I'm going to tell you what I've did yesterday. So this morning I weighed, and yesterday I went up and down the stairs 10 times. I had a decent dinner. I intermittent fasted all day. And read up on intermittent fasting. If you don't know what it is, there's some good books out there. Patty can tell you some of the books. They are really good books on intermittent fasting. My friend Jimmy Moore has written a book. Well, he's from South Carolina, but he grew up where we grew up in West Tennessee. And it is wonderful to just not be eating all day long. Not be eating all day long. Don't do that to yourself. Let's take care of ourselves. Now, however works for you. This worked for me, because when my blood sugar stays high all day, I'm exhausted. But I got more energy than I've ever had when I do intermittent fasting. I love you all. Let's get some stuff done today. I want you to be... Now, any of you that want to come online with me in the next week and show off your houses and how pretty they look, tell Liz and Patty that you want to come online with me and share what's going on. And we'll set up a time and we'll do a show just with you. Bright line eating is great, but I am not going to be a vegetarian. Not going to happen. Just not going to happen. I liked the book. I liked the movie. But I'm not going to be a vegetarian. And I learned a new word yesterday from Scott Adams. He's a pescatarian. That means he only eats fish. But if I can't eat shrimp, I'm not going to do that. I need to ask Scott if he eats shrimp, shellfish. Got to have my shrimp and oysters. So everybody, have a good day. Be kind to yourself. You know what the motto is. The cure for chaos is yours in 2019. Aren't you proud of that? I let go of my perfectionism It didn't rhyme this year. How many words can you rhyme with teen? So I let go of the perfectionism, and next year we'll be rhyming with 20. Not going to be I'm a pescatarian also. Love Scott Adams. I like Scott Adams. I learned from Scott Adams that speaking to you every day is energizing. And me waiting for him to speak to us every day, it energizes me. And I understood from my fandom when it comes to him and what he's teaching me about persuasion and everything that I'm learning from him. I realize how much you enjoy me. And I know that sounds arrogant, but sometimes we just need somebody to help us. That's all. We just need somebody to tell us what to do. I've been doing Leanne Ely stuff for years. Leanne developed her system around what I needed long time ago when we were writing. Oh, don't be ragging on Scott. Don't be ragging on Scott. He's not depressing. He actually teaches me a lot. So everybody, I'm not going to listen to anybody rag on Scott. So don't do it. Because I'll do like he does and ban people. I love you all. I will see you later. Bye.